that has everything. Time to choose your top play of the week. And send in your best plays on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Keep giving those gifts all through the new year. See you next week, everyone. Happy
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday Night Cup DH. Get away.
Well, thanks very much, guys.
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. They've got Josh Giddey. Also, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Holmgren is out there. With Lou George. And it's Pokuševski in at the 4th spot. And for Houston, Miles Bridges is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Martin in at the small forward. And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many times you're told we're not going to trade you, you're our guy, it's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret keepers.
The offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Holmgren wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Houston. Green passes to Porter. Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Over Giddey. And it's Green missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Now, here's Porter. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Green, bounce pass. Gilgeous-Alexander against Martin. Here's Şengün. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
And something I like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
That one is no good. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And there's the pass to Şengün. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Martin. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Green finds Porter. First shot, first pass. He's on the blocks fast.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
That one drops one. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Rockets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Trying his luck from deep. Şengün no good. Seattle has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Giddey against Porter. And here is Giddey. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now averages nearly 12 points a game.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Now here's Green. They trail by 1. Porter looking it over. Dishes it to Bridges. It's deflected.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Şengün covering. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Chalk up 2 there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Martin against Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Houston making a switch here. Now here is Smith. Green finds Smith. Will it go? Shot clock at 5.
How about the force on that finish by Smith?
Seattle leading by 4. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort lets the 3 fly. The Rockets pull it in.
He's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Giddey defending. And it's Smith, top of the key. 5 on the clock. Here's Green. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cuts off the pass. With the teardrop, and it goes down 2 points.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 6.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Gordon's checked in for Miles Bridges. Josh Green comes in for Jalen Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kevin Porter. Now, here's Caruso. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. He feeds it to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Following the score by Houston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to LeVert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, Karis LeVert reads defenders very well. This guy is an instinctive offensive player.
Seattle shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. LeVert hits both of them. Here's Caruso.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the first quarter. And it's Gordon missing.
And, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Pass to Caruso. From deep. No good that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. Vildoza, the pass to Whiteside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Houston ball.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Caruso kicks to Smith. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. Until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Braun, guarded by Green. 4 on the clock. Robinson Earl, no good. And so here is Houston. Smith on the wing. 3-pointer. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Braun kept alive. Whiteside, good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Green, no luck. Braun, defended by Caruso. Braun. No good on the triple. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets ahead, ending the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And back in a moment. this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
We've got Green. Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Smith in at the center, filling out the middle. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Floats one up, and it's Martin that time on the assist from Porter. Martin's got his first points of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Holmgren. The second chance effort. Pokusevski with the bucket. Pokusevski's got the game tied up here for Seattle.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in close games.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Martin kicks to Porter. The tray. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Seattle leading by 3. And the pass to Holmgren. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. All alone. And another basket for Seattle.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
On the wing, Porter. Giddy defending. There's Green with the 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Houston making a switch. Şengün's checked in. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Giddy against Porter. Here's Giddy. He's got 11. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And that one is good. Holmgren's got the lead up to 7 now for Seattle.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's good, 2 points.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Now, Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Green.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Porter against Giddey. Passes it to Pokusevski. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in. Holmgren's got 16.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Alex Caruso checked in for Porter.
Alex Caruso.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Now, Caruso. Second chance shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Şengün's got 4 this quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. A platoon swap here for Seattle. And the Rockets with possession here. 4-point game. Gordon kicks to Caruso. Five to shoot. Pass to Şengün. Takes the 13-footer. Seattle grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. The pass to Vildoza. Tipped away. Eric Gordon on the wing. Another miss by Houston. Seattle leading by 4. LeVert with it. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of risk.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
That's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Seattle.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they continue to find ways to score.
Stolen. Here now, Vildoza. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Braun. To stop the drought. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Green kicks to Caruso. Gordon the pass to Şengün. Second shot opportunity and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Houston making a switch. Smith is checked in. A minute 50 left in the first half. This is it to Robinson Earl. From the arc. Braun. The tip in on the offensive rebound. And Seattle leads by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Back to Caruso. And some nice passing there by Houston. That one wide left. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Vildoza, the pass to LeVert. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. And now it's a 3-point Seattle lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Smith against Whiteside. Another shot. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here now, Vildoza. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Braun, guarded by Green. Here's Robinson Earl. Misses the 3. Houston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And that one, good.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Here now, Vildoza. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first quarter.
47-46. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. Well, for Houston. Kenny, what was your impression?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them.
And that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court for Seattle, they've got Whiteside, and it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. He's got 10.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
This young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may shoot the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Martin the pass to Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Martin. Now here's Green. T right on him. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Pokusevski. Bangs home the trifecta. Pokusevski's got 5 points so far. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Yep, that one goes. Bridges has got it all tied up now for Houston.
Well, I tell you what, it's obvious Bridges takes great pride in working through contact and capitalizing.
Giddey against Porter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Green. Here's Holmgren. And the shot goes in. 18 points for him.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Martin against Gilgeous-Alexander. Martin kicks to Porter. Back to Martin for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul. Şengün's checked in for Houston. And Seattle's shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
Houston trails by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the shot. Here's Pokusevski. Back to Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Porter inside. Giddey defending. Bridges. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Driving inside.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And finished off by Martin.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Green. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Houston trails by 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Checked in for Kenyon Martin.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Smith kicks to Bridges. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
Houston making some changes. Gordon comes in for Jalen Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Porter. Seattle leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Seattle with another.
And have yourself a night, Shea. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Look who's coming onto the court.
Josh Green's checked in for Bridges.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Şengün kicks to Gordon. Here's the pass to Smith. Green deciding where to go with it. Şengün passes to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And George gets it to go.
3 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Outside, Green. Holmgren with the steal. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Seattle.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Passes to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Whiteside's got the lead up to 14 now for Seattle.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Back to Porter, looking to end the run. The Rockets again can't hit. Seattle leading by 14. Pass to Vildoza.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Braun knocks down the 3-ball. He has 5.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room. To operate.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Caruso kicks to Porter. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caruso. Another miss by Houston.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And it's Porter with the ball for Houston, trailing by 19. Now the pass to Şengün. To end the drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal
Way
foul.
to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Taking 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line. Got to knock down those free throws, especially when you're trying to come back from a deficit.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Out to Smith. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Substitution
Outstanding
on the court.
at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Martin with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Holmgren. Count that bucket. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
And so it's Seattle with an 18-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Smith is out there with Bridges. Then it's Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Martin in at the three slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to... guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Pass to Green. To the paint. Akusevsky grabs the miss. Akusevsky's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
That one goes. Count it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
There's Porter with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
Giddey kicks to Holmgren. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
It's Porter outside, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after him. Giddey hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Outside, Green. Pass to Martin. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Giddey against Porter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another 3 for Seattle.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Martin, the pass to Bridges. Giddey against Porter. In the corner, Smith with it. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Seattle leading by 22. Here's Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
Jabari Smith picks one up.
And a savvy pump fake move from the rookie Holmgren. That kind of intelligent play could serve him well in the regular season.
And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Here's Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Back to Porter. The pass to Şengün. From deep. Seattle grabs the miss. And here is Giddey. Passes it to Pokusevski. Martin with the block, and he gets it back. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. Another miss by Houston. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Defense having really no effect on Bridges. He just keeps producing with no sign of slowing down.
Green against Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call it ladder climbing.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Seattle calls timeout. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Bradley's checked in for Şengün. Bertans comes in for Miles Bridges. Gordon's checked in for Jalen Green. And Josh Green subbed in for Kevin Porter. Giddey against Green. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Outside, Martin. Houston moving it around. Bertans kicks to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-handed monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34 points. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Gordon inside, defended by Gordon.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Green against Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Back to Giddey. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Here's Bradley. Goes up again, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
One on Holmgren, and he can't get the first one.
At the line for your Rockets, Tony.
He hits the second from the line. Seattle has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
The drive by Green out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Giddey the pass to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Here's Pokusevski. Bucket is good.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Pass to Martin. Gordon with it. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Over Giddey. And it's Green missing.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why. Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for Seattle.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Chet Holmgren.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Gordon. Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. Makes it off the glass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36. Green kicks to Bradley. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Launches a 3. Misses. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean,